And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What are these fighters thinking now? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for the fireball. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art lead. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 is in burnout. Heats it up with a combo into super. Spends it on the super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Kill switch.
Kill rush. Jumps up. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. They're spacing, they're going for the super art. Japan, Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Sticks the combo. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters planning something? How are they? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Burnout activates. Knockout and goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Dangerous range here. Target combo into a jump in. Jump cross-up attack. This can lead to some big damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Close range projectile. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in anything this time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Clean hit with the cycle knuckle. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on it. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 has the life lead. No good up high. Not having the cross-up. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. What'll happen here? Jumps in. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Almost no drive gauge left. This round looks like KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? They're trading attacks. Jumps. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. Kill rush. Jumps in. find a way to utilize their drive. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps, barely blocks the jump in. Oh, burnout triggered. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Beats off a fireball up close. Okay, they trade hits. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up next? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Combo with the target combo. Life lead opens up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. They're going for the super arm. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burn. X-Gift closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Psycho Cannon's activated. Let's see what they do now. Going in. Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. All in with a rush. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Life lead. Solid anti-air. In there. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jump in. The combo's there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Cover them with a Psycho Blitz. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps, knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive. That was a brutal crossing. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. It's a good spot to use the super. Can they keep on him? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. All in with the rush! Noticeable life. Oh, yo! Rock super hit! Looking to follow up after that target combo. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Gets the jump in. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Trips him up. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The jump in is denied. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sticks the jump in. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Hustles in, jumps, hits them with a 1-2-3. Looking to impress with this super. Player 2 picks a good spot to use the super. Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. There's a burnout.
Putting the cherry on top. Got the full hit for the cycle candy. Didn't anyone tell you? Tenderized.
What's next? Player 1 is in burnout state. Okay, reads the jump in perfectly. Drops them from the air. Target combo into noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Denies the jump in attempt. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hustles in. Stop the attack by using a drive there. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Drive gauge is at the limit for both fighters. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? This is a real back and forth match for some. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Will this super art connect? That's how you do it. When you've got that super, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Uses the target combo as a filler. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Slams the counter. Jump. Player experiencing burnout. Jumps in, drops him hard. Gotta be careful not to read the jump in perfectly. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They're recovered. Neither fighter is showing any flatlines on. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start clutch, anti-air. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? That feeling out phase is over.
Links it. Gives the rib cage some TLC.
Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. What's next? Drop super art incoming.
All in with the rock.
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Still alive? Still alive? 2 survives that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Super clutch corners him. Takes him all the way. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. No good up high. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The nuke KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. From up above. Jumps up. Player 2 can build off this lead. Clean hit with the Psycho Knuckle. A quick breather. Block. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Peppers him with the Psycho Blitz. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
All in with the rock.
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Noticeable life lead is a crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 gets stunned. Giddy, Operation U. Player flatlines him. Player 2 survives that tense mirror match.
They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch.
A parry? Combo with the target combo. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Strings it all together. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Controls the distance with a smart shield rush back.
A quick breather. This is the in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Box him with a target combo. Goes for the jump in. Gets the jump in. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Saw that coming. Are they going to be able to come back and stack victories and links in? Are we going to see a comeback? They're going for the super art? Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The attack is parried. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Blocks the jump in. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Burnout is triggered. Sticks the will this super art connect? Likely goes for the super art? Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in is denied. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 has a slight margin. Going in, player 2 is in a pretty good situation experiencing burnout. Quick breather. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A trade, but they're not worried. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Both sides getting ready.
They return to center stage. A jump. There links it. Who's gonna take it? Drives in back, misses. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one out goes close scuffle, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Impact squash. This unleashes up big damage. Opponent all in with a rush. Player one is barely hanging on. Griffin parry with the net. Links it. Player one is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Will this super art do anything?
Vertical reservation for the cycle challenge. That's an all-inclusive stage to become a hand punching bag.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna hurt. Getting up close and personal. Will they go all in without drive?
They didn't take the throw.
Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, burnout triggered. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Throws them to negate the block. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Just out of range for that throw. Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. Gets some. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. The grab misses. Scrapping it out up close. Smart play with the throw. That is burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Just goes for it at this range. Player two is a good spot to use the super.
Spends all that gauge for a one-way trip to the chamber. And looking to deal some psycho damage here.
Both fighters planning something? They were not cleared for takeoff. Player two survived that tense mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That drive impact doesn't get through. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Will this super art connect? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Burnout! Expect to get some. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hit them with a 1-2-3. Uses the target combo as a filler. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Peppers them with a psycho flip. Hits them with a stopping block. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they live now burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change it.
Oh man, better look away because when Ed's training in the chamber, they can get very ugly.
Lands the super. Time for dessert. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player two survived that tense mirror match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Decides to go in with the target combo. No good up high. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The jump in catches them. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Box him with the target combo. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Experience closes with the throw, hitting them with a smart stuff. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Stuck in the corner, but not hit them with a stopping bomb. Jumps in. Blocks the impact. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This is experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Oh boy. Level 2 super up for the Psycho Cannon. Time to start cooking. That's not gonna hit. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Player one needs to got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Player one holding on to closes it out. Player one survives that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player two may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Life lead opens up. Whiffs the throw. Will this super arc connect? Oops. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws out a projectile. You gotta be Getso. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Boom hit with the Psycho Knuckle. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jumps. Jumps up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Risky up close scrap still going. Drives it back, misses. In there. Player one proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Kill rush. Throws them to negate the block. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Good anti-air. Decides to go in with the target combo. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. What are they thinking here? Combo with the target combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Brings out a super. How's this gonna work out for them? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Getso. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other? Experiencing burnout. Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. Lands the back throw. Time to go. They're going for the super arc. Psycho Soul bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Long-range fireball to break, knocks them out of the air. Doesn't check the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps up. Here's the rib cage from TLC. target combo into anti-air in their clutch.
But nothing stops this train.
This is the time to believe in your abilities. This is a bad situation. Big breakthrough with the throw. Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws him. What's next? All right. Good anti-air. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Covers them with the Psycho Blitz. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. Looking for a chance. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Not much life difference. Going in. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Throws a fireball. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Hits him with a stop and pop. Both fighters planning something? Breaks the block with a the throw connects. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Nice fireball. Oh, here we go. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
It definitely stays out of range.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Drive gauge gap here. Drops him hard. Looking for a hole. So, what's next? This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Forward rush. Goes to the air. Only 50% life left.
But nothing stops this train. Something nasty's coming with the Psycho Cannon.
Solid anti-air. Tons of space between the fighters now.
They are done.
Player 1 comes away with the win.